am Becky Varney, and welcome to the first edition of Grit Kit. Grit Kit is a show that is very short and specially designed for people just like you, members of the public, who may or may not be interested in AV equipment. My goal is to show you some of the stuff that's going on behind the scenes so you can become interested. Come check out Arlington Independent Media and learn more, and maybe even sometime produce your own show. Today we are talking about Pluralize. It's a really fun plugin for Final Cut Pro. Essentially what it's used for is dual system sound. By dual system sound I mean the camera's recording the video and a separate device is recording the audio. So somewhere in post we've got to take the video, we've got to take the audio, we've got to combine them so that they work together and they're all synced and gorgeous.
He's for real.
Oh, that's not good.
I need you to help me, Rosie.
I can't do that.
We don't necessarily have to do anything. You can just lie there beside us and look away, and that'll be that.
Okay, so here we have Pluralize in action. I have a Final Cut Pro project open at the moment. It's called +1. It was written by Anthony Green, directed by Christian O. Both of them fantastic members here at Arlington Independent Media. And essentially what I've done is laid out all the takes of the video on the left side here. The camera that was recording the video has 4 tracks of audio. And then since it was shot on a Steadicam predominantly, we decided to have dual system sound, meaning that a separate device was recording our sound and we'll need to sync it up in post where we are now. So these clips over here on the right side are the actual audio files that were recorded on a Zoom H4n. So if you double click any of these, you'll see the audio will come up here. These are the waveforms. And basically what Pluralize is going to do is look at this information and then look at the information over here and try to find which waveform is like this waveform and then sync them up together so that I don't have to do the work of syncing everything on my own. If you're not familiar with what waveforms are, this is just a little visual representation of audio. So if I press play, you'll see it actually, while they're speaking, these waveforms will be going up.
What about the grandkids?
This has nothing to do with the grandkids.
So here's his audio, here's her audio, and it will sync it to the video that's over here, which doesn't have good audio with it at all. So for the sake of time, I'm going to show you what Pluralize does, and then I'm going to show you, like a cooking show, how it came out at the end. This is Pluralize. The program's really simple to use. It looks like Final Cut Pro because they want it to integrate seamlessly. So you go ahead and choose your project up here. I'm going to choose +1 rough. That's the project that I'm working on, the rough cut. And the sequence. I actually called this sequence Prep for Pluralize right here. And you'll see I've done a bunch of sequences for this project. That's kind of just the way I work. You can go through a couple of options. The options I like in particular are having it do a single output sequence where it will sync all the video and audio and put all of it on one big long sequence, and then replace the audio so it goes through and just dumps the bad audio and keeps the good audio. So you hit sync and it'll take a little while. I usually start this process at night and come back the next morning or first thing in the morning and then go out for a shoot and come back with it later. So we're going to let this go all the way through and then we're going to come back to it. Alright, so we're back now and Pluralize has finished its sync. So I've actually titled that sequence Video and Audio Pair. And I'll go ahead and zoom out. This is the first scene, and you'll see it actually took all of those audio clips and moved them to a lower track, so now I have the video and the audio at the same time.
Action.
I want to have a threesome.
And all the work has been done for me. It's fantastic. And for this project in particular, when I fit the whole sequence in the timeline, I actually have 3 hours, 2.5 hours of footage that I use Pluralize to sync. It's a fantastic tool. I really recommend it. SingularSoftware.com.